Alright, so when you're doing intermittent fasting, if you want a good vegetarian food, the best thing is to make a dal curry. And dal is an Indian dish, so it's a curry we make with dal. So you buy a chana dal, which is you get from an Indian store. It is just a split piece, the yellow one, and that's how it looks. You take 1 cup of it, rinse it out in water a few times until the water runs clear, and that 1 cup dal looks like that. Let it soak for about 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours, so it becomes nice and soaked. To make the dal curry, you take a saucepan, put some oil right there, make it heat, you know. Once the oil is hot, I use coconut oil for everything. You see, I use that coconut oil. Really healthy for you. Coconut oil is the best oil, in my opinion, to use for your health. And then you take a little cumin seed. You see the cumin seed, ginger, cilantro, turmeric powder, and asafoetida. That powder you see right there is asafoetida, which is this thing you can get from an Indian store. And that asafoetida or hing in Indian Hindi language is really healthy for is really healthy, really good herb for your health. Okay. So once you put, so you take like for 1 cup of dal, you just take maybe half teaspoon of each of this item, which is turmeric powder. You just take quarter teaspoon is enough, and then cumin seed quarter teaspoon is enough, and ginger half teaspoon, asafoetida quarter teaspoon. So not half a teaspoon, like quarter teaspoon is better for 1 cup. Because it will be too strong if unless you like very strong tasting herb, then you can use more. And then cilantro. I did not have any fresh cilantro, so I had the dried cilantro. So that's why I'm using the fresh cilantro is better. And once you have this, some red chili or green chili. So I'm going to use some red chili instead. So put this in the hot oil right there. You see. Yeah, once you put that in hot oil, you reduce the heat so it won't burn, and you stir this. And the cilantro, you have to chop it up. If you want, you can chop it up. I did not. I just didn't have time to chop the cilantro down. It's dried anyway. It'll break down when you cook. So once that is cooking, just cook for like 30 seconds. It doesn't take much long. And then you have some tomatoes that is here. That is also you'll be using. So I'm going to put some chilies in there. I have this dried red chili I'll be putting in there. These are really spicy chili. All right, so that is that. And let it just roast for like 30 seconds, right? So you'll smell the flavor coming out. That's what you want. You want to smell the flavors that come out when you're roasting it. So once you have roasted this for like 30 seconds, or so, then you put the tomato. I like tomatoes, so I put extra tomato. For 1 cup, you only need like 1 tomato. I put like 2 big tomatoes. All right. So that's what you're doing. We are now just sauteing the tomatoes a little bit because it's going to cook in the. I'm going to use an Instapot, but if you don't have Instapot, you can use a pressure cooker or just a vessel. because we're going to pressure cook this once everything is done. I can smell the flavors. Flavor is so good. Alright, so it's cooking good. Alright, so you're just trying to saute the tomato. That's all you had to do. Yeah, so that's good enough. Just a little bit for like another couple of minutes. And that will make the tomato a little nice and better tasting. The flavor will come out of the tomato when you saute a little bit. So now you're going to add that mixture that you cooked, which contains, for 1 cup of dal curry, we took 1/4 teaspoon of ginger. You can even take 1/2 teaspoon if you like ginger. And then we took 1/4 teaspoon of asafoetida, 1/4 teaspoon of cumin seed, and some chili powder, and we took turmeric powder, 1/4 teaspoon. So you put all this in here, including the chili. You can also use some green chili if you have, and saute everything together, and then put the tomato, saute again. The spices you only saute for like 30 minutes, or sorry, 30 seconds, so that the spices get roasted, and then you add the tomato. So it's very easy to make, very nutritious, very healthy. So when you're doing intermittent fasting or something like that to cleanse your body, this is one of the best vegetarian food to have. You can eat with rice or roti, which is Indian bread, but wheat roti is the best because the whole wheat is good for your health. So pretty much this is it. What you do is you add this mixture into the Instapot, and then once you add it, you just mix it up. Put some salt. You can use, example, some rock salt. Put some salt, and in the Instapot on high pressure, cook this for 8 minutes, and that should do it. Once you cook this dal for 8 minutes, you're good to go. You can use it with rice, or you can even drink it as a soup. It's very healthy for you. You can just drink it as a soup, and during the intermittent fasting, this is one of the best dish to have, a vegetarian dish that will also help you retain your nutrition level, and it's very high energy. Chana dal, that split dal, split piece is very healthy for you. So that's why this is a good dish when you're fasting. And give it a shot. Okay, it's my favorite right here.